Welcome to 2025, crew. We have some big things coming this year. And to kick it all off, we're starting with a 4-day trip in one of our favourite places, Francois Peron National Park in the Shark Bay region of Western Australia. In the next couple of episodes, we'll take you on an epic adventure into the rugged national park. We're camping right on the beach. Expect plenty of fishing, epic sunsets, four-wheel driving, and a freaky occurrence nobody would expect.
So we're airing down to go and get to our campsite, which is Gregories. This is the 4th time we've stayed there, and the track gets pretty rough and tumble, so want to rock it out there because I am mad keen to get into the water for a spearfish. Got a beautiful reef there, so let's go see if we can catch some lunch.
Come around to sit on the point while Warren's in the water spearfishing. I just felt a bit uneasy sitting all the way over there because I couldn't really see him. Water's pretty clear, it's pretty good viz from here as well, so I can sort of see him, you know, snorkeling along the reef there. So actually looks like he's coming back in. Maybe he's caught something. Let's see. Telling me to come in the water with the yellow bag, so must have caught something. Let's have a look.
Gorgeous little black emperor. A good dinner size. Yeah, I'm really unsure about the size because it's a little bit difficult to see. It's a bit murky. So I mean, I'm sorry if it's a little bit under, but yeah, it's murky under there. It's because those waves are starting to come back over, but yeah, there you go. Drop him in there.
So Warren goes, oh, it's really hard to film on the GoPro while you're spearfishing. And I'm like, where is the GoPro? It's not on your head anymore. And he's like, oh. So sent him back out. He's gonna have to snorkel to find it. It's the brand new one as well.
Well, we just had an eventful little morning. Gosh, the wind has come up a little bit, so sorry if it's a bit windy. Also cracking my first beer. So went out for just a little shallow spear, like not very, I didn't go very far out, just shallow, just along the edge of the reef here. And yeah, shot a couple of, I believe these are called black emperors. I don't know, a little bit on the small side, but we're gonna absolutely demolish them anyway. We're actually gonna have them for lunch. So, but yeah, spearfishing mission was a bit of a disaster as well because I lost the GoPro, much to Emma's disappointment. She's very disappointed in me. And it was the new Osmo that I bought as well. So yeah, not amazing, not too good. But we've got 2 little fishies here. We'll be able to pull off a couple of nice little fillets, and then they're gonna go, I don't know, maybe straight into the pan with a bit of crumb, and maybe have them as like fish wraps. We might have fish wraps. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so pretty good. I've never really filleted these before, so I'm kind of just gonna wing it a little bit, I guess.
Well, we've sort of had enough of sunbaking for the day, so decided to give some fishing a crack. It's very rocky here, but we'll see how we go. We've seen a lot of fish, hey?
Oh, there's so much fish.
There's been so many fish in the shallows here, even fairly large ones. So yeah, I'm going to give it a crack.
So hopefully we don't get snagged up. If we do, we're probably just going to pack it away and then go to Bottle Bay tomorrow instead. So, but we'll see how we go. It might be what I shot today, you know.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, you know what that is? It looks like a sweetlet. Oh, Emma, nice work. Oh no, it's basically what I shot today. Oh. So, just another like black emperor, basically. So another one. Look how fat he is, though.
Yeah, that is very fat.
He's gorged himself on something. interesting. But mate, look at that. He's keeper.
Bending the rod.
He's bending the rod though. He's a fat boy. Okay, we'll get him off for you.
So according to Wreckfish, he's a blue-lined emperor, and he wasn't big enough, so we have put him back.
Oh, hello crew. So right, we have had a bit of a strange day, I guess. So we kind of had a real chill out afternoon. We just sat down the beach, relaxed, read our books, fell asleep on the beach. Both of us got ever so slightly tinged. We were wearing sunscreen, so it was just a slight tinge. And then we had a fish for the afternoon as well. So we had a little bit of a fish, which we got a garfish and another blue line emperor. The blue line was small, so we put him back, and the garfish we've kept for bait because we do have like a bigger rod and reel to use over the next couple of days. So we've kept the garfish as bait. Yeah, it was a bit of a bittersweet day. I did lose the GoPro. Well, not the GoPro. I lost my brand new DJI Osmo, the action cam that I bought. Yeah, was wearing it on my head in the water while I was spearfishing. Got a fish, was coming back into shore, and I needed Emma to sort of take the fish off me, and I ripped off my goggles, and I must have ripped off the headband, which I've done this twice now. Last time we found it, this time
nah,
we haven't found it, and I don't think we will find it.
We're going to go back tomorrow though.
Gonna have a squeeze
when
because
it's less windy. I mean, sorry.
When it's less windy and the tide's lower,
yeah.
It's actually the area that we often snorkel. So God, who knows, man? Some miracle.
It's probably still recording.
Yeah. Anyway, so look, it's been a pretty chilled out day. We really haven't done that much, but sometimes that's the point of coming on these trips for us too. Like, we don't want to be doing stuff all the time. We've got a pretty busy few days lined up. We still want to do some more spearfishing tomorrow. We want to do some more fishing in the afternoon. We want to go up to Skipjack Point. So
we want to take the supboard out in the morning.
Supboard, yes.
We'll
the wind.
show you the reef tomorrow.
And that's the thing here as well. Like, the wind at the moment is meant to be really, really good in the morning. So we're trying to get loads and loads done in the morning, because then in the afternoon it's sort of swinging and it's coming right at us off the ocean. And yeah, like even being down there fishing this afternoon, it was pretty windy. So we were just it was just nice, something nice to do, I guess. So anyway, super chill. We haven't even really done a full camp setup. We've just been
just took the swag off the roof,
odd day, yeah.
Down, that's it.
So odd day. It weird for us because we normally get everything set up and then we sort of have our things that we like to do. But yeah, today we just sort of we were just man, we know we're going to be here for 4 days. Let's just do
I think it was
whatever.
just hot when we arrived as well, and it's a bit of a drive-in here, so yeah, it was nice to just dump everything and just spend the day by the beach.
Yeah. Morning crew. We have just woken up about half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, and have a bit of a coffee down the beach. The wind is really gentle this morning. It's very light and it's nice and flat out. Have a look. Plan for today is I'm going to get the supboard out this morning, which is going to be awesome because it's sort of gentle enough to have a bit of a sup around. And then, yeah, we might have another crack at fishing, so.
We might have another crack at finding the GoPro.
Yeah.
Or the Osmo,
I'll take the supboard over and see if I mean, look, I think it's I think it'll be like finding a needle in a haystack. I've resigned myself to the fact that the Osmo is gone. So, yeah.
I'm going to go for a walk around the point as well.
Yes.
There's normally heaps of goats over there. Can't see any today. But we've never really gone past
We actually haven't
that
bothered
particular
to
point,
walk
so
around there. No.
we're going to go and have a look and see what it's like around there.
Yep. Yeah, we'd like to have another good crack at some fishing today. Fishing didn't go terribly yesterday. I mean, we caught 2 fish, and then I speared 2 fish on the reef as well. So we didn't have a bad day fishing. It was pretty good. We just probably didn't. We were probably a bit frazzed out. By the time we got here, we were both a little bit frazzed, but I was just so pumped. I just wanted to do everything.
I felt like we never stopped. We didn't sit down for like more than 30 minutes.
I was like, do I set up camp and do I do this? And then, no, you know what? The water looks really good. I think I might go in the water. And then I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So I ended up going in for a spearfish for a while, and half setting up camp. And then we half had a crack at fishing yesterday, but we were just. Yeah. But that was also after we'd fallen asleep on the beach for a while. So, God, I don't think we knew what we wanted to do yesterday. Yeah. It was hectic. Yeah. Anyway, we'll finish our coffee and we'll get on the go.
I just went out for a really nice supboard for about an hour and 10, hour and 20, right out to like the back of the reef, and just like cruise along, see if I could find that GoPro we lost yesterday, but to no avail. Yeah, we had a wicked little supboard. Em smashed out some eggs on toast for brekkie, which was amazing, and I'm just getting ready for some coffees. And we are going to go and get serious about fishing for a little while. We might throw a big piece of garfish off the back of the reef on the new beach rod, and we might. I went directly over the top of like a big school of whiting while I was on the supboard, so we have sort of marked that little patch out, and it looks pretty sandy without too many snags. So we might go down there and have a little flick for some whiting too. And yeah, see what the day brings us.
All right, well, this is going to be my spot with the big rig off the back of the reef there. Warren's just been burleying up some of the water. There's my garfish.
Hey.
What we caught yesterday. Going to use that as bait. I have no idea what I'm doing, but
Neither of us have any idea.
we're just going to give it a go.
Another one. Oh, they're
Ooh,
decent.
it's a good size.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, he just fell off. Quick. No. So Warren was just casting into a bait ball and I was watching him. I was just standing on shore and I thought I saw some rubbish like just rolling on the shoreline. It's the missing camera. Far away from where it dropped off his head. I can't believe it. It's been in the water for 24 hours, so who knows if it's going to work, but incredible. Stop it. It just turned on. I can't believe it. That's so lucky.
Guys, what an epic little morning. Pretty cool. We had an absolute ball down fishing. So the big rod situation unfortunately just didn't work out. The tide was coming in on that reef a little too high and was like up to her chest height in waves. And then once that line got snagged, we were out of there. So Em bailed on that. Meanwhile, I was around the corner fishing some light gear, picked up some whiting. We were trying to avoid some of the snags. There was rocky snags around the front, so just had to wait for the school to come up to the sandy flats and then cast out at them. But it was still fun. We had an absolute ball. Em's just making some food back there. So yeah, whiting, awesome. Probably, arguably the freakiest situation we've ever had. The Osmo, the GoPro that I lost yesterday spearfishing, washed up on shore right where we were fishing. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I might try and break that down later on, but I actually had goosebumps when it rocked up on the shoreline. I just could not believe it. It was actually at the same time that I just pulled in like the second or third whiting as well. Crazy. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna have some lunch. Amazing little morning, and then we are going to head up, try and just get out of the wind a little bit. We're gonna try and head to Skipjack, which is on the other side of the Cape, from Cape Peron. So if you see where my finger's pointing right there, that's going to be so hard in the GoPro, but anyway, right that way is Cape Peron. There's Bottle Bay's just here, Cape Peron's just up there, but what we're going to do is shoot that way and head to Skipjack. Maybe have a fish, maybe just hang out and chill out, look around, because it is going to start getting blowy now. So we'll just avoid the bulk of the wind through the afternoon. But yeah, anyway, having a ball. Okay, Em's on for a fish at Cape Peron. Here we go. It's just a little butterfish, but hey, you know, it's a fish, so good work.
First cast.
First cast. We came down to Cape Peron here with like just the idea that we'll have a little crack at fishing. We didn't really bring everything. Like I didn't bring the other rods, we didn't bring the buckets, we didn't bring our other bait. So we're just I'm having a flick with a Halco Twisty, and Em is actually using some of the fish that we caught the other day, some garfish as bait. So yeah, we're just gonna muck around. I've got some stick baits as well, some little these little guys, little whiting stick baits. So I might even chuck one of them on, seeing as though they seem to be going for a bit of bait. So I might take the Twisty off, put this on. But yeah, I don't know, we're just having fun, aren't we? Just mucking around. Em caught a fish. She's currently getting it off the hook. Here we go. He's off. Yeah, get him in. Yeah. Just pick him up by the tail, and in he goes. Get him. Get him. Go. Hey!
So with the wind picking up and us catching nothing more than butterfish, we figured it was time to pack up and make our way back to camp. We just spotted a thorny devil. We had to stop.
Ready? So we just relocated our thorny devil mate across the other side of the track, because he was in the middle of the track. There he is. Hey mate! You know what? These thorns on them as well. I tell you what, they're super weird. They are thorny, but he feels kind of soft in a weird way. Like I picked him up and he feels a bit soft. So anyway, thorny devil. Woohoo! Welcome to New Year's Eve, little adventurers style. So gin, grapefruit juice, soda water, mint, ice. We're gonna make those and we're gonna head down for sunset soon. We had a pretty cool time up at Cape Peron and Skipjack. I think those two places are so cool. We saw a huge tiger shark, like he must have been at least 4 meters, he was massive. And we saw like rays and reef sharks and like, oh man, the wildlife up there is hectic. We tried some fishing, but it was not so. Oh, actually no, we tried some fishing and Emma caught like 3 sort of little buttermouth fish. Yeah, just off Cape Peron there. We kind of were just killing time mucking around. But anyway, that was cool. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna make some cocktails for New Year's Eve and yeah, go enjoy the sunset. Pretty cool. We almost had this place to ourselves. I think one car has pulled up. The campsites here are huge, like they're so pushed away from each other. Like we didn't even realize that someone else was here. So they're all the way down there, just one car and us in this whole place. Killer. I'm making the cocktails and we'll see you guys on the beach.
Join us in the next episode as we take the car on the beach to check out Bottle Bay. Expect snorkeling, fishing and some spearfishing before we leave the national park and check out some of the attractions in Denham and change up our accommodation. If you liked the vid, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching and we'll catch you next time.